From your hyper-local weather source, this is your Norcast Weather Update. Brought to you by Jersey Premier, your one-stop source for all your outdoor living needs. If you're looking for an in-ground pool or outdoor living space, let us build your very own backyard resort you call home. Official JerseyPremier.com, 609-878-3315.
All right, guys, you know what? Not a bad day out there at all. A little bit breezy, a little cloudy as well, but no rain. And I think we can all be excited about that. That rain is going to arrive tonight, though. Some thunderstorms are possible embedded in the system that gets here. And we could get some downpours into early tomorrow morning. The issue, I think, is tomorrow afternoon. All right, so the first round is done by 1 or 2 o'clock. How much sunshine we can see, how quickly it gets here, that will determine what could ultimately end up coming to our backyards by the evening hours. And I think some severe weather potential is with us later in the day. Straight line winds, an isolated tornado can't be ruled out. And this is a little bit of a change in the forecast from where we were earlier this morning. It didn't look like the dynamics were going to hold for the rotation. If enough sunshine comes out in the afternoon, I believe the threat is going to be there. All part of a blockbuster severe weather maker through the Midwest. Lots of tornadic activity out there this afternoon. That's going to continue for the evening down into Peoria, Illinois, the deep south into portions of Memphis. I mean, look at this, the Little Rock area hammered by a tornado earlier on. Then just south and west of Chicago through Peoria, Davenport, just east of Des Moines. This is pushing east for tomorrow. Could get a stronger thunderstorm overnight into tomorrow morning, but I think it's really late afternoon and early evening that we have to watch for that potential. Level 2 out of 5 for severe weather threat, scattered to numerous severe thunderstorms, and I think your best opportunity is to our west. Now, there is a 5% chance of tornadic activity right here in our backyard, mostly to the east of Hamilton. I'm not sold on this. I think our chances are lower, especially with that oceanic influence kind of stabilizing the atmosphere a bit, but we're going to put the threat out there. I don't want you running around like Chicken Little with your head cut off. I just want you to be weather aware, all right? There is a chance of some isolated tornadoes in the afternoon on your Saturday. All day is not going to be a severe weather maker, but later in the afternoon, if the sunshine comes out in full effect, then we will be opening up that door for some isolated issues. Damaging wind concern is with us. This is a 10% chance statewide. There is a wind advisory in effect. Gusts 40 to 50 miles an hour can't be ruled out. It's a straight line wind situation that we are concerned about. So by tonight, yes, the cloudy skies hold. We're looking at that rain coming in overnight into very early Saturday morning. Pockets of downpours, some thunderstorms. Some of you might be woken up early by Mother Nature. This will continue through the morning. But then we start to break, I think 11, 12 o'clock. We start to see that final push of round 1 come through. Sunshine breaks out. But how much sunshine do we see? That is the question, because that will ultimately determine where we go late afternoon and early evening. This model wants to bring some single cell storms, some supercells possible with damaging winds and torrential downpours and hail, and even the chance of some isolated tornadic activity. This model wants to paint a line of storms coming through our region, clearing out by about 10 o'clock. So the potential's on the table. The players are on the field. Does it all come together? That's the question. So overnight, those southerly gusts will continue 25, 30 miles an hour into the day tomorrow. Regardless of any storminess, it's going to be a gusty day. With that squall line potentially developing late afternoon, early evening, that's when we're going to be looking at those higher gusts in excess of 40 miles an hour that start popping up on our map. But again, it's not going to be an all-day thing. Early in the morning, we're looking at some showers, some embedded thunderstorms. Then we get a break for maybe 5 or 6 hours before that thunderstorm potential returns. 55 degrees going into tonight. South to southwest winds near 20 miles an hour. And for tomorrow in places like Quakertown, Norristown, Media, Wilmington, lower 70s. So there's going to be a period of time where you're like, wow, it's actually a pretty nice day out there. Marlton, Williamstown, Mulligan Hill, about 72 as well. And down towards the shore, where we have that oceanic influence, it's going to be cooler. Ocean City, Avalon, Cape May, middle 60s does it for you. Winds will be sustained, though, between 20 and 25 miles an hour. So again, yes, the severe weather threat is on the table. I just want you to be weather aware. Don't go freaking out. That never helps anybody. But just prepare your house. Have batteries. Have drinking water. All that kind of stuff. Candles, just in case things do get a little wild in the afternoon. But we will continue to watch that very closely. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, we're good. Partly cloudy skies, incrementally warmer. April showers move in on Wednesday and Thursday, and get a load of this. As we extend out a little bit, you'll see that we still got some cooler air on the horizon in the 50s. Around average, but nothing crazy. Have yourselves a great night, everybody.